sir.
Oh my God. Hello.
Now you still have to.
Even off season, we brought the house down. We look like we're going to compete tomorrow. I mean, the condition was always good.
Right.
Now these guys start looking like a refrigerator.
Yeah.
And really, it's a let down promoter.
Yeah.
It's Tom Platz. What's Tom Platz? I can't do that. What's Tom Platz?
It's all about the hair.
Oh, but Tom, really, when he went on stage, he brought the house down.
Yeah.
When Tom had this tan, he didn't get no stupid airbrushing, nothing. Simple, good layer of sun, from the sun.
Yeah.
He stand already, have the base is good. And he put that iodine and baby or almond oil, whatever.
Secret remedy.
It's his secret formula, right?
Yeah.
But he stood out on stage, man. You're like, whoo! You see that color. Frank Zane had similar style.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. If all the contestants are dark brown, well, they all look the same.
Yeah.
So when Ron Truffaut and all the other guys were tan, Tom came in a little different shade.
Yeah.
Of gold, on orange, on red, but it was beautiful.
Yeah.
So we used to think about the skin. The quality of the skin was just as important as the muscle.
Yeah.
Now nobody cares about the skin. They're all very tatted up, and they have to cover themselves up with paint.
100%.
Remember when a little tattoo was a big deal?
Yeah.
But Tom, let's between us. No disrespect for people.
Yeah, between us, eh? Between us.
No, seriously. Not for the people trying to do business. I understand that. We're not trying to stand in the way to make money in business, but do different shades, for God's sake. Give us a little orange, a little bit, you know, everybody brown looks boring.
Yeah.
Right?
Everybody's the same.
Back then,
I get it.
Everybody had to do their own tan.
Yeah.
There was no, you know.
That's why the Olympia is in September. I didn't think Rhoden, as much as I like Rhoden, as much as I can think he can beat a guy. Okay.
Well, we're not biased. We're not biased.
No.
I'm telling. I don't. Honestly, I don't care who wins. Honestly, I'd like the best man to win, but I thought if Rhoden has a little more dancing Lola, there's no way you can stop him. He's, you know, he looks. I didn't look
Polished. He didn't look polished to me. He wasn't like ready to go.
Condition-wise, was pretty good.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It reminds me of like a Ferrari in a car show.
Yeah.
A little dusty.
Okay.
You know what? Here's what I'm saying. From my real perspective now. Phil Heath, he had shoulders, arms, great hamstring, good legs, probably the best leg in the whole Olympia, him and Flex Lewis.
Yeah.
But he did have a problem with his midsection.
Yeah.
So he couldn't control his lower ab.
Yeah.
Whatever is the reason. But in the rest of the body, I think as a combo and as a overall quality, I think he's gonna get the edge. Rolly and
Bonnet.
I think Bonnet might push in. I'm suspecting Bonnick's gonna push into second.
I think those are the top
I think if he
four.
comes in a little harder, he wasn't as hard
I agree.
as he was last year.
Last year he was Mr. Olympia in quality for sure.
Yeah.
Nobody was harder than Bannout.
Right.
Yeah.
This time was slightly less hard, but he's still in the hunt. I'm sure probably tonight he will look way better. Maybe, you know what, for all I know, I think Rami will look unbelievable tonight, but it's too late.
Like for example, when they're calling the mandatory poses and they're about to hit an ab shot, if Rhoden would have led, look at him, and then look at me, and then hit an ab shot.
In my opinion, that should be accounted for.
Yeah.
At the very, you know, it's like running. Doesn't matter. You start running, but who really finished at the line first? I think the final should be accounted for. Honestly.
Oh, I did
you
too.
know, yeah. What you see from here to here, it changes from 10 yards away. I'm serious.
Yeah.
And those guys don't have that. I don't want to say intelligent, but they need to learn that when you shred it from here to here, from far away, you don't have that fullness, you don't have the taper, it's really useless.
Yeah.
When you shred it to the bone, a little bit of water cannot hurt you, man.
Yeah.
When you're in shape, you can almost do anything and get away with it.
Yeah.
You know, really.
Unless,
you know, I think we used to judge, like when we were competing, it was like judging wines. Really classic wines. Now it's a beer contest. Who's the biggest beer?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a different mentality.
Right.
I think if Rami know how to deal with fluid, believe me, he would be unbelievable. This guy didn't have any fat on him.
See, one of the things about that, all the guys do now, I'm sort of concerned about this, a little bothered by it. They look at some guy who's a coach or a guru and say, do me, just do me.
Yeah.
Chris Aceto got me in shape. He won the Olympia for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to figure this out.
Yeah.
You gotta know it in your soul.
You gotta know your own body.
Yeah.
Nobody does that anymore.
No.
Even I seen some guys who were incredible yesterday.
Yeah.
They went on stage. They couldn't even. There's no personality when they were posing.
That's another problem.
You have to
Yeah.
pose with authority. When Tom Platz posed, when I pose, honestly, we put our heart and soul in the pose.
Yeah.
You were speaking non-verbal to the audience.
Right.
Exactly.
You didn't have words, couldn't sit up.
It-
Right.
You could say things with your hands.
Right.
And I think Breon did that.
Yeah.
He had that good
Yeah.
visual feedback with the audience.
I agree.
reaction.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? It's just, he pulled it out of the booth like this.
Yeah.
And some of those guys didn't do that. And guess what? It's like shooting blanks.
Yeah.
The problem, Tom, like you and I and John, we went through the hard work, the trial and error. Nowadays, the guys rely on their coach. But you know what? Your nutritional coach, you have no clue how to prepare you for this stage.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
There is a mental prep. We're gonna rock and roll. We're gonna rock and roll.
See? I planned to come out last.
Wow. Oh my
Big upset.
God.
Big upset.
Wow.
I didn't think that happened.
That's a really big upset.
Yeah.
That was a great result.
And honestly, listen, I am more than happy because Shawn Rhoden is a great champion.
Me too. Yeah.
He is modest. He would make a great ambassador without a doubt.
Yeah.
He is now. He's
He
the guy.
is.
Yeah, he's a perfect guy.
He's the #1 man in the world.
Right.
I didn't think they'd give it to him. I really didn't think. I thought
I mean-
I honestly, I didn't think they'll give it to him. But he was etched.
Yeah. Deserved it.
He posed pretty good, and you know he's got that wasted classical physique, and
Yeah.
so I'm happy for
The
him.
bad thing about the Mr. Olympia, that we all know, is they always give it to the champ over and over again.
It's true.
Yeah, that's true.
And this year, they gave it to the guy who deserved it.
I talked to Manion. He was next to me. He said, "What do you think?" I said, "I'm not gonna lie to you. I made minor changes in my decision, but the lower abdominal contraction came back to haunt him.
Yeah.
You know, Phil Heath wasn't really. And Mr. Olympia must be perfect. And if you're not perfect, you let this hang out.
Yeah.
The consequences is you will lose.
Right.
And this is what happened.
Well, I think they rewarded the right guy. I didn't think they'd go with that though.
I didn't.
I thought
Yeah.
for sure they had to give it.
We all did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
It's like an upset.
I think
why it's an upset.
everybody.
Nobody
thought
really,
Phil was gonna win.
nobody was
Yeah.
really banking on
No.
Shawn getting it. Maybe
No.
he was, and his fans.
Yeah.
most people.
Listen, I'm a friend with Shawn Rhoden. I love this guy. He's a wonderful person. I was voting more toward Phil.
Yeah.
The fact that he has the bag, everything.
Yeah.
But when you're not wasted and you let this hang out,
Right.
that's very unprofessional. I don't think a Mr. Olympia should have a gut, honestly.
Right.
I don't want to say Phil Heath is not a good bodybuilder, but when you have an issue and it's visible,
Yeah.
it's clearly visible.
And Phil's always been known for maybe being a little off on Friday, but Saturday night he comes in, he nails his condition. And he didn't do it this year. He didn't do it.
But everybody was better tonight.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Everybody.
Look
Yeah.
at Big Ramy. Honestly, based on tonight, I would have put Ramy in the top 3 easily.
Yeah, he was
I
way
would put him in the
better
top
tonight.
3 easily.
He was way
But
better
you know what?
tonight.
The day of the exam, you flunked it. You didn't come. You didn't do your job right, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
It's too late. When you're a good champion, like my buddy the Golden Eagle, you would peak on time.
Yeah. That's
If you
important.
don't peak on time and then you come the next day and say, "Oh, I lost. I should have won." No. You flunked it when it counted the most. You didn't come in prepared for the prejudging, and based on that,
Yeah.
you don't deserve to win. So.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I
Raleigh
get it.
Cooper was the people's champion.
Very well deserved.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that.
And yes, Raleigh is a
Yeah.
really a guy that he deserves. He's he's pretty popular.
He's a beast.
People
He's a
love
beast,
him.
and he came in great shape this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, by the way, I thought Flex Lewis winning his number 7.
Yeah.
was incredible. The guy
Yeah.
could have really gone to the open, in my opinion. He would have done some damages. I really feel that Flex Lewis could have probably pulled the whole thing off, in my opinion.
Flex was the winner easily in the 212. It wasn't even close.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He should
you
be in the
know-
open class. He should be. He's
Yeah.
been wasting his time. As much as I appreciate what he's done
Yeah.
so many times, he's been wasting his time hanging out in the 212s.
And we got to mention Brandon Curry, top 5.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
I mean, really, honestly.
guy always had amazing physique. He really came in shape.
I guess living in Kuwait is a good thing.
Yeah,
huh?
it did
You
for
know,
him. Yeah.
you know what's funny? Lee Haney was sitting next to us.
Yep.
And Lee Haney looked at me and said, wow, Big Ramy looks unbelievable. I said, you know what, Lee, you weren't here yesterday. He said, honestly, I think I'll put him in the top 3. I said, I will put him in the top 3 tonight, but it was a little too late.
Yeah. It was too late. I thought maybe they'd squeeze him in 5th because
Yeah,
of
I
just
did
being
too.
too late.
I
thought
would have
he'd be
given him 5th or 4th. Honestly, you know,
He's
tonight,
good enough to be in the top 3 today.
Wow.
Yeah.
it was a different man tonight.
Yeah.
And William Bonnick wasn't in shape like he was last year.
Yes.
You know, and because he's a shorter guy and more narrow, when he had that waist sticking out a little
Yeah.
bit, it
Yeah.
makes more of a difference because he's kind of more compact.
I agree.
I like
Yeah.
Bannout though.
Yeah.
No,
oh,
my
yeah.
But the way
Bonnick
shaped
looked better
stuff,
tonight.
you know?
He came in harder.
Yeah.
But last year he was the most conditioned bodybuilder. In my opinion, he was Mr. Olympia in conditioning last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
But during the prejudging, he didn't come in 100% prepared.
Right.
And I know his coach was behind me, and he goes, you know what, Nick Hill? He said, you know what, Samir? Yeah, he's better, but he actually voted the same like us. He was going with Phil. And you know what? Based on what's going on in the midsection,
Yeah.
you know, Shawn Rhoden was a deserving champion.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
credit to the judges because they gave it to the right guy this time. You know, that doesn't always happen. So.
It was shocking, man.
Yeah, it was
Phil.
shocking.
Phil was stunned.
Yeah.
Phil Heath
Yeah.
was stunned.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I think Phil Heath thought he was going to easily win his 8th Olympia and tie the record.
If he comes back
He did.
now and Phil puts it together and wants to defend the title that he lost,
Now that could be exciting. That
Yeah.
could be an
Yeah,
exciting.
yeah.
Two
Oh,
Olympias.
yeah.
I think it's a smart
He's
move.
gonna
Yeah.
probably come back, and he's going to try to get number 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Phil Heath next. I mean, Sean. What am I saying? Lee Haney was next to me, and he was like thinking. He said, "You know what, Samir? Honestly, even if you won number 8, I would be happy for him." And I said, "Well, at least he didn't break your record."
Right. It wasn't consecutive, right?
Yeah. For old
Pretty
school,
good.
we had a great weekend. We have Big Breon pulling the
Breon
big thing.
pulled it off. Yeah.
Breon did
Never forget about that.
fantastic. He make us proud because he really brought that old school look. He looked beautiful. 180 pound of diamond, and he pulled it off. And this is what old school is all about, right?
Right.
Yeah,
We were
absolutely.
discussing that.
But I think this is one of the better Olympias.
I do too.
It is.
You know,
I
It
do
is.
too.
It's something about tonight,
Yeah.
and the way they put the storyline behind the guys, and they let them speak about
Yeah.
the American dream
Right.
from Wales
Yes.
and Flex. I mean, come
that
on.
was very nice.
That's
man.
like
That was really
makes
moving.
every kid in the audience going, "That's what I want to do, Dad."
I
You know?
like the way his persona was really good.
Yeah.
Flex Lewis.
Yeah. Seems like
He's
a great guy.
good champion.
Yeah. What about the posing overall with all the guys? Anybody impressed
pose
you?
now?
The posing, the individual posing.
Everything else, I've said everything already.
You know what? They can't post better than us. But overall,
What do you think about Cedric McMillan when he came out and he was hitting his rear double bicep and then he did it again and he did it again?
That's a nice move.
Yeah, it was a nice move. Yeah,
I appreciate it.
he's a good poser.
Yeah, he's a good poser.
Definitely.
But I noticed a lot of the guys posed to really slower songs,
Yeah.
hmm
and
But honestly, if you look at it also at like guys like Big Ramy, you'd feel bad for him. He missed it by hours,
yeah,
you know. And Tom
Yeah.
and I, we were thinking
Yeah.
it's like nervous. It's nervous energy.
well, you were right. I thought he was way overweight.
I thought.
But you thought it was water.
I told you he had
and it
not an
was.
ounce of fat on him. He was
Right.
ripped. Tom and I agreed that he was ripped.
Right, you were right.
And we would start talking about the fluid that caused by hormonal stress, and you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
And there's fluid,
Yeah.
sodium-related fluid, which is, we don't think it affects you, because if you rip and have a little bit of water, it's not gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
But if you have adrenal, it's some
a different story.
hormone-related,
Yeah.
it's completely different. It's like
We were
sticky.
talking about Ramy's posing yesterday, and Tom, you were saying when he hit that leg shot, he didn't hold it. And I thought tonight when he came out, he was posing to some kind of maybe Egyptian music or something, but it was Wouldn't he have been better off coming out to like AC/DC? I mean, a powerful physique like that.
A guy like that should.
Yeah, coming out to a rock and roll song. I mean, he could have really rocked the house if he would have had the right music, right?
See, the stage is set for next year already.
Yeah.
Phil coming back, you know, Rhoden defending, Rami coming in, meeting business.
Right.
I mean, it's already set. I'm excited about next year. Right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be very interesting next year because
And Rhoden
I
has to
think
defend the title.
Right.
I think Phil Heath is going to come back with vengeance.
Oh yeah.
He wants it back.
Yeah.
And then Shawn Rhoden wants to defend his title, and it's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
And Breon is going to defend his title.
Yeah.
So we will be back next year over here, and Old School will be here, and we'll let you know what happened.
Old school is always the answer. Right?
That's right.
Now we got an old
We
school
want
champ,
you to
Shawn
get bits
Rhoden.
wasted in old school style.
Absolutely.